Are you ready to explore jobs that pay you well, but you would never have thought of doing? Then let's get started with our countdown of the top 10 unwanted jobs that pay the most money. Number 10. Fish processor. At number 10, we have the job of a fish processor. This job involves processing and packaging fish on commercial fishing vessels or in processing plants. It's a physically demanding job that involves working long hours in harsh conditions such as cold and wet environments. Fish processors may work with sharp knives and heavy machinery, making safety a top priority. However, the job pays well, with an average salary of around $40,000 per year, and can lead to travel opportunities as many fishing operations are located in remote areas or international waters. Number 9. Septic tank servicer. At number 9, we have the job of a septic tank servicer. This job involves maintaining and repairing septic systems, which are used to treat and dispose of wastewater from homes and businesses. The job can involve physically demanding work, such as digging and pumping, and may require working in tight or unpleasant spaces. However, it pays well, with an average salary of around $42,000 per year. Number 8. Dump truck driver. At number 8, we have the job of a dump truck driver. This job involves operating large trucks with open box beds that are used to transport materials such as gravel, dirt, sand, or rocks to and from construction sites, mining operations, or other locations. Dump truck drivers may work for construction companies, mining companies, or transportation firms and are typically required to have a commercial driver's license or CDL. The job can be physically demanding, as drivers may need to load and unload materials, and requires excellent driving skills and awareness of safety rules. Number 7. Embalmer. At number 7, we have the job of an embalmer. This job involves preparing the deceased for funerals or burials by disinfecting, preserving, and restoring their bodies. Embalming is a crucial part of the funeral industry, and embalmers may work for funeral homes, mortuaries, or hospitals. In addition to embalming, they may also assist with funeral arrangements, such as selecting caskets or coordinating visitations. The work can be emotionally demanding, as embalmers work with grieving families and handle deceased bodies on a daily basis. However, it pays well, with an average salary of around $48,000 per year. At number 6, we have the job of a crime scene cleaner. This job involves cleaning up crime scenes, accidents, or other traumatic events, such as suicides, homicides, or industrial accidents. Crime scene cleaners may work for private companies that specialize in crime scene cleaning, or for government agencies, such as police departments or emergency response teams. The work can be physically and emotionally demanding, as crime scene cleaners may need to handle hazardous materials, blood, and bodily fluids, and may encounter disturbing sights or smells. However, it pays well, with an average salary of around $53,000 per year. Number 5. Oil rig worker. At number 5, we have the job of an oil rig worker. This job involves working on offshore or onshore oil rigs, which are used to extract oil and natural gas from the ground. Oil rig workers typically work in shifts, which can last several weeks at a time, followed by a period of time off. The job requires a high level of physical fitness, as well as excellent communication and problem-solving skills. The work can be physically demanding, as oil rig workers may need to climb ladders, operate heavy machinery, and work in adverse weather conditions. However, it pays well, with an average salary of around $65,000 per year. Number 4. Garbage collector. At number 4, we have the job of a garbage collector. This job involves collecting and disposing of waste and recycling materials from residential, commercial, and industrial areas. Garbage collectors typically work for government agencies or private waste management companies. Their responsibilities include driving garbage trucks on designated routes, picking up and emptying containers, and sorting recyclable materials from non-recyclable waste. The work can be physically demanding, as garbage collectors may need to lift and carry heavy bags or containers, and may need to work in adverse weather conditions. However, it pays well, with an average salary of around $37,000 per year. Number 3. Sewer Inspector. At number 3, we have the job of a sewer inspector. This job involves inspecting and maintaining sewer systems, which can be a dirty and unpleasant job. Their responsibilities include inspecting sewer lines and systems using specialized equipment, such as cameras or smoke testers, to identify blockages, leaks, or other issues. They may also need to complete paperwork and documentation, such as writing reports or keeping records of inspections. It requires specialized training and certification and can be physically demanding. But with an average salary of around $50,000 per year, it's a great option for those who love challenges. Number 2. Hazmat Driver. At number 2, we have the job of a hazmat driver. This job involves working in hazardous environments, such as chemical plants, oil rigs, and nuclear power plants, where they are responsible for repairing equipment and cleaning up hazardous materials. Hazmat drivers typically work for transportation companies that specialize in the transport of hazardous materials. Their responsibilities include driving trucks or other vehicles that are designed to transport hazardous materials safely, such as tanker trucks or dry van trailers. It requires extensive training and certification, and it can be physically and mentally demanding. But with an average salary of around $70,000 per year, it's one of the highest paying jobs on our list. And finally, at number 1, we have the job of a miner. This job involves extracting minerals, coal, and other valuable resources from the earth. It can be a dangerous job that requires working in confined spaces and harsh environments, and it requires specialized training and certification. But with an average salary of around $80,000 per year, it's the highest paying job on our list. Additionally, some mining companies offer excellent benefits, such as health insurance and retirement plans. However, it's important to note that mining can be a dangerous job, and miners must take care to follow safety protocols to minimize the risk of accidents or injuries. So, there you have it, the top 10 unwanted jobs that pay a lot of money. These jobs may not be for everyone, but they offer job security, high salaries, and unique challenges. If you're willing to put in the hard work and dedication, these jobs can be a great way to earn a living. Do you work in any of these industries? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below and give us your take on it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos like this one. It really helps to grow the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.